here is the way Ballymun line up after all the speculation and all the talk in the build-up. John and Paddy Small both will start. John carrying a hamstring strain, Paddy struggling with a calf problem, but they're good to go from the throw-in at the very least. 9 of this Bridget's team started the 2013 All-Ireland Club Final defeat to Bridget's. St Vincent's manager Brian Mullins telling Anna a little earlier, Diarmuid Connolly good to go as well. A lot of talk about his hamstring in the last few days, injured here in a county hurling semi-final last weekend, but he will start. Remains to be seen how long he'll last out there. Keep an eye out as well for Gerard Brennan at 6. Again, there's a rumour of a niggle there. Well, it's been billed in one newspaper as multi-talented pretenders against proven winners, and that's probably not a bad way to package this mouth-watering prospect of the challengers Ballymun against the defending champion St Vincent's. The ball is in and the 2017 Dublin Senior Club Football Final is off and running. Ballymun Kickhams in the familiar green and red colours. They'll play from left to right in the first half. They go long, and an early touch for the Vincents goalkeeper Michael Savage. Vincents playing in their famous and traditional colours as McCarthy absolutely nails Nathan Mullins. And the Vincents number 9 is down and staying down, and McCarthy made that count. Recycled to Brennan. Now at the moment Vincent still have 14 men on the field. They haven't brought in that substitute Dahi Murphy just yet. Just giving Nathan Mullins, I think, a chance to be checked out. So it's the 14 men of Vincent's who play keep ball, end of Varley, wrapped up and taken down. This should be inside his range. Varley fouled, Varley kicks the free, and he's been in really good form recently. Ballymun getting their defence organised as Vincent's kick over the screen. Ball broken clear by Davy Byrne back there, who just sat in front of Mossy Quinn. He's an extra body in the Ballymun backline. That's a poor pass intercepted by Connolly. Goal on here, Quinn inside, blocked on the line. James Burke deflects it away for a 45. Well, it was a 2-on-1, Connolly and Quinn, and it looked goal written all over it, but Burke to the rescue.
I think it was Owen Dolan. Owen Dolan's got himself in the way, right place at the right time. Just Ballymun looking to get it going nice and quick again. It's the second time he's dropped into Evan's hands, which is very uncharacteristic for Mossy, but Ballymun looking to get the ball moving, looking to transition as quick as they can to give themselves opportunities.
And they work their way out of their defence very efficiently there. Dean Rock rolls it forward. Saw the run of Paddy Small, who did really well to get out in front of his man and spin away. Referee David O'Connor has called it back. And Dean Rock, an all-star last year, of course, with Dublin, ties the game up here after 11 minutes. Of course, Evan Comerford, the sub-keeper for Dublin this season. Michael Savage in the other goal, the former sub-keeper, as Ballymun lose that ball, and Connolly is stolen in behind again. Great finish, beautifully done. Diarmuid Connolly, the man for all seasons for Vincent's, buries it past Comerford. Advantage Vincent's. James McCarthy gets his head up, everyone covered close to goal, so he'll carry. Now delivers it long, looking for Paddy Small. That's a pinpoint pass. Small turns away from Concar and clips it up and over the bar. Well, he's hit 111 from play in the last 2 games, Paddy Small. He's the man that makes that inside line tick, and that was a big score. As Shane Carthy clips that down the line for Mossy Quinn. That familiar style as he invites McMahon in a little closer, glides by him. Sells a lovely dummy, which is bought by Whelan. Releases Diamond into Quinn again. It's awful easy, and the shot cracks off the post and rebounds back into play. Well, it looked like the Ballymun defenders there were just ball watching as Quinn and Diamond linked, and Quinn very nearly rolled it into the bottom corner. 10 minutes now since Ballymun last scored, as Connolly, who really is enjoying himself out there, pierces the Ballymun cover, lays it off to Craig Wilson, and the corner back sallies downfield and fires it up and over the bar, but Connolly again He's dictating the terms out around the middle of the field. This time he's the provider, and a lovely finish from the cornerback Wilson. 2 or 3 men calling for it. One of them is Owen Dolan, the fullback. Did well there just to keep it out of the reach of Diarmuid Connolly, who's picked up an injury there, Diarmuid Connolly, as he went for that ball, and he's down and in some difficulty, the Vincent's danger man. Meanwhile, play continues down the other end. This is Carl Keeley, and that's a 3rd point of the county final for Ballymun, and one they badly needed. Paddy Carr from Fanad in County Donegal watching on as John Small gets up and gets involved, calling for a pass here from his brother Paddy. John Small, head down, drives through the gap, and he's managed to win himself a free. Jarlath Curley, I think, couldn't believe he was penalised there. The Varley is booked. That's a 3rd free for Dean Rock of the evening, and that now means as well that Ballymun have rattled off 3 points without reply.
Just feel Ballymun are just churning a little bit and start getting a bit of traction with their offense. If they just get a score or 2 off it'd be great.
Vincent's now up on 16-17 minutes since they scored.
You know, it looks like he might go for this. It's probably within his range, just outside the 45 for him.
Certainly thinking about the shot. Instead elects to pop it to Varley, leaves it right on his chest, and Enda Varley does the rest, pops it up and over the bar. Well, Connolly at times can almost make that ball talk. It was a beautiful pass to Varley. Dean Rock drifts out to that right wing in search of some space or some time, manages to release Jason Whelan, breaks the tackle, head down, foot through it, and it flies high and over the bar. First of the evening for the wing forward Jason Whelan. Vincent's playing with 13 of the team that started the All-Ireland Club Final back in 2014. So much experience, so much quality. None more so than this man, Mossy Quinn, who has all the time he needs to work with there. Hung on tight, made the space, and finishes with real style. He really hasn't lost it. Jarlath Curley there, just caught by James McCarthy before he released that ball. He receives attention as the game continues. Rory Traynor, nice ball. Gavin Burke, Shane Carthy, nicely done by Vincents, and the finish is perfect from Shane Carthy, but they just move the ball quicker than Ballymun could get back there. Here's Colm Hulson for Ballymun. Gathered by O'Neill, laid off to Keeley, back to Keeley again! Oh, and he grazes the crossbar and the shot flies over. Well, they cut the St. Vincent's defence wide open with that first touch football, and Carl Keeley whiskers away, and I think Michael Savage got a touch as well. And there's a reason they are, by some distance, the most successful club in Dublin football, as Davy Byrne slides in there and catches Dahi Murphy. Boot was too high for the liking of the referee David O'Connor, but after all that keep ball down at the other end, when they felt the time was right, Vincents, they went long and they get what they came for. Well, in that county final 4 years ago, Ballymun Kickhams lost a 5-point lead in the last few minutes, ended up losing the replay as well. But it's going to be a different story this evening. Now it's Ballymun doing the chasing, and Vincent's in just a second. Well, we thought they'd have a 4-point lead, but Mossy Quinn has taken too long over that, and he's been pinged by the referee David O'Connor, and for a man of Quinn's experience, he cannot believe it. Can Ballymun Kickhams come up with something in stoppage time? The first minute has already almost come and gone. John Small releases Jason Whelan, who's fouled on his way through by big Dahi Murphy, who was content to give away the free rather than allow Whelan get any closer.
If they can get this over nice and quick and they can get possession again. Looks like he pulled it to the left. He has.
Well, that is an amazing miss by Dean Rock, who has been on the periphery of the game by and large tonight, just 3 points from frees. and Shane Carty heads for open country. Now Connolly's made a break inside. Carty's picked him out. Now he's got plenty of options, steadies down, kicks off the left. It would have been the fairy tale finish for Vincents in their captain, but that wide, you'd imagine, as good as a score. Brian Mullins wondering how long is left. It's all over, and it will be a happy Halloween around Marino. St. Vincent's retain their title. The champions shall not be moved. And of course, who else but Diarmuid Connolly has stolen the headlines once again. His goal turns out to be the match-winning score. Ballymun Kickhams finished second best yet again in Dublin against Vincents.
What a win.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know what happened with the second half there. The time just flew past. So, no, it's super. So, in fairness, we didn't probably perform as well as we bloody can in terms of our transition from defence to attack. But look, we kind of stuck it out. We kept our shape. We didn't panic. And at the same time, Ballymun had a good few chances too. We missed, and we just scored more than they did. The goal was probably the big difference, you know.
So it's the Vincent's captain, Diarmuid Connolly, that lifts the Cleary Cup. St. Vincent's Dublin Senior Club Football Champions for the 28th time.